All right, everyone, welcome back to episode 87 of the Sim Racing Show. And yes, I'm coming live from Las Vegas CES. We've got big news this week. Moza have revealed some new wheels here. I'm going to show you the Gran Turismo World Series is back. SimLab and Simrep are doing something unusual. Carmageddon is back. Loads more news as well, but we're going to start with new releases from Moza Sim Racing wheels. We have, for example, the KS Pro here. This is $329 from Moza. It's a GT form factor wheel. It's kind of like a pro version of the KS, obviously by the name. Very interesting for 329. Probably more popular might be the Moza CS Pro wheel because it's round. It has more like general use case. Also has a screen. Also has these cool encoders. But the one that everyone is looking at, which is kind of crazy, is the Porsche Mission R steering wheel. It's here now. I understand it's going to be on sale for $1,200. It's got an OLED and a curved screen, which is absolutely crazy. So I thought we'd start off here at CES at Moza to tell you the news of what Moza's released, which is crazy. And I have to say a big thank you to everyone who supported the Sim Racing Show, because you guys and girls make this possible. So keep subscribing, keep sharing it. We're going to go now to SimLab and Simrep. So you also know that this year I've been to SimLab. I visited them in their factory, looked at the Mercedes F1 wheel. Simrep is a brand that if you've looked at Simrep dashes and whatnot, you'll have seen that they're not really being in stock anymore. What's going on? There's been an announcement that SimLab are going to start bringing back Simrep products under the SimLab name. So Simrep is coming back under the SimLab name. Let me know what you think about that. It seems to be, we're seeing a lot of mergers and acquisitions. There's a few sim racing companies that are here in Las Vegas right now who are not publicly saying they're here, but they are here, and I've been meeting them. There's a lot of talk about mergers and acquisition going on. Obviously, Moza looks really strong, right? But you look at some of the other companies, it's, not bringing out as many products. So that's going to be a theme of 2026. We saw it in the Sim Racing Expo in 2025 as well. It's that kind of M&A news, but SimLab's coming back. Now, a big thank you to the sponsor of this video, which is Instant Gaming. They're not here, I think, at CES. This is about actual products, but if you want to get your cheap sim racing titles, go to my affiliate link in instantgaming.com. Stuff like Evo, Lemon Ultima, AC Rally is often 50% off. So go check it out. Big thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Now Carmageddon. Carmageddon is coming back and it's called Carmageddon Rogue Shift, okay? Which I'm pretty sure was a Mission Impossible movie, but I might be getting it wrong. So Carmageddon is not gonna be a traditional racing game, understand it. It's gonna be actually a roguelite, which means that every time you play the campaign, it's gonna be a little bit different. So we covered Carmageddon coming back. I know a lot of you guys really enjoyed that news. We now have some more information. Every run is a different route, different events, different upgrades, and the setting is Earth in 2050. So everything is collapsed, wars, disasters, and zombies. So maybe you're gonna be running over zombies, not people. Maybe that's the new Carmageddon. And also you start as a nobody with a rubbish car, which I kind of enjoy. There's too many games these days where you start with insane car. So Carmageddon is coming back. Now, Gran Turismo World Series, by the way, that's coming first week of February, so Carmageddon is coming soon. Gran Turismo World Series is back next week, so early. We know there's a big event this year in Yas Marina, Abu Dhabi. They brought the track in. So we're starting January the 14th, 6 rounds. Manufacturers Cup online qualifiers are first, and then Nations Cup qualifiers February 11th, 6 rounds in each. Qualifiers are open to everyone. If you've seen the Gran Turismo movie, I very rarely mention it, but I am in the Gran Turismo movie, then you'll know the story of how you can go in Gran Turismo and become a pro driver. Gran Turismo World Series, now's your chance. It's open to literally everyone, which is pretty crazy. And the top players are going to be 36 top players for manufacturers, 3 per team, and it's going to be 9 drivers for nations. And the first round date has been confirmed now, Abu Dhabi, March 28 at the Space 42 Arena near Yas Marina, which is where the new circuit is, obviously. I thought there's an AI healthcare robot boyfriend, but it's actually a body friend. So I don't know what that is. In other sim racing news, we have Le Mans Ultimate has hit absolutely insane record concurrent numbers. I cannot explain how insane. Well, firstly, you're going to see there's some Iron Man contraption here that looks very dangerous. My God. But Le Mans Ultimate is hitting crazy concurrent numbers. which is mad. And I just feel like Assetto Corsa Evo has missed a step here. Assetto Corsa Evo started the year 2025 as like the pole position sim that everyone was excited about. Le Mans Ultimate was, had a core community, but now Le Mans Ultimate is doing crazy, crazy numbers. And again, I've been speaking with sim racing brands here that are really interested in partnering with Le Mans Ultimate. There's a lot of people I've met who are going to go to Silverstone and meet with the Motorsport Games team who are based out there because they want to integrate more with Motorsport Games, which is pretty crazy. And in VR news, I'll get into VR news, but we've got the Nebula concept car here, which looks insane. I've never seen so much carbon fiber on the back of a car like ever. Almost all the way from the rear diffuser to the wing, it's like pure carbon fiber. But in terms of VR news, Pimax, we saw Pimax here at CES in Las Vegas. The Dream Air is now shipping, and it is insane. It's 2 4K screens. There's a 4K screen in each eye, micro OLED, so incredible DP blacks and all the saturated colors. And that is out now and shipping, as I understand it, 90 hertz as well, and an incredible form factor from Pimax. I think that's going to be pretty revolutionary. Other news we've seen at CES that might be relevant for sim racing, we saw AMD release another X3D chip with more cache. They say that's going to help combat increasing RAM prices because you don't need to send your run times don't go to memory as much. And we've also seen a lot of TVs as we get near Hisense doing AI upscaling. We've seen monitors do AI upscaling, and probably the craziest thing I've seen at CES has been, I would say, the Samsung No Glasses 3D monitor. I think for sim racing, that's going to be absolutely insane. So you basically kind of may have some level of depth perception without having to be in VR. We've also seen a lot of XR glasses. You can see here, like Rocket, there's like a huge amount of interest here. So sim racing, CES, it's been interesting to come and actually have some really interesting conversations. I think we're going to be reviewing a lot more tech that you might not think might be relevant to sim racing, but I think it has interesting applications. So thank you so much for supporting the Sim Racing Show. We're joining another show here. We're doing a merger. It's like import-export, and I will see you in the next one.